No doubt that one of the biggest issues facing teachers in classrooms, and now you with schooling at home, is challenging behavior. The most important thing for you to believe about your child is that their challenging behavior is not a lack of will to do well, it's a lack of skill they have. Lack of skill in frustration tolerance, stress management, or problem solving. The good news is that if it's a skill they lack, it's a skill they can be taught. And like all skills, it will take consistency, time, and practice to get really good at it. Here are some classroom strategies that many of your children will be familiar with and that might be helpful to you at home. Things like rules and expectations are easier to understand and follow with simple visuals and simple language. Having a calm down spot where children can go to de-stress is helpful, and it does not have to be a big space. It can be a comfort object, such as a soft pillow. Another visual signal might be to wear a piece of jewelry or a funny hat and tell children, when I'm wearing this hat or this necklace, it means that you have to go ask somebody else, maybe a sibling or another adult, for help. The following is a four-step process that many children learn in school to solve problems. Step one, calm it down. We tell them to breathe in through their nose like they're sniffing a flower and blow out through their mouth like they're blowing out candles until their body is calm. Step two is to talk it out. Many children will be familiar with the phrase turn and talk. Have children take turns in describing what they think the problem is and how they feel about it. Step three is to think it out. Let children brainstorm. How can we solve this problem? Their solutions may be very simple or not what we think are the solutions. But what's important is that they get to come up with the ideas of how to solve the problem. Step four is to work it out. Children get to try out their ideas that they thought of in step three. Like many things, the first solution may not work, the second solution may not work, but what's important is that children keep trying out their ideas until they find something that is successful. The final step that isn't on here, but is very important, is to talk to your child about how they worked out their problems so that they can remember that strategy the next time they have a problem. Now let's watch Carolyn and her two children as they go through the problem-solving process.
Stop. Stop. Stop.
All right. Can I have her paper, please? What is going on over here at the table?
There's too much stuff on the table.
There's too much stuff on the table. So what were you doing with the crayons?
I was pushing them onto his paper so I could make space.
You were pushing them onto Noel's paper so you could make space.
Mm-hmm.
So if there's not enough room at the table, because I know that the table is tiny, okay, and we've been in the house for a really long time together, what could be something that you two could do?
I could just go make some space over there on the floor.
You're gonna go make some space over there on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
I think that might be a good idea. Okay, so why don't we pick up your stuff and we can find you another space.
Mm-hmm.